Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. I'm bringing you a couple of good games. They're not nothing spectacular, but damage wise. But in this first one, I'm bottom tier. I'm going out in my stockade, which has like 6 cents on, and that's it. I think. I obviously got this in an ops, and this is the only time. I think this is the second time I've actually used this thing or something like that. I've barely used this thing. I don't know why, because it's pretty decent. Now it's prov, so normally in a heavy, especially a heavy with no gun depression, I would normally go to the 1-2 line. But since I'm also bottom tier and there's no artillery, I'm going to go to my normal spot, which I normally go in my mediums and heavies with gun depression. This little spot on next to the railway track in the middle of the map, because it's quite good position. There's buildings and some rock cover, so I can get shots across on the hill, and also hit some tanks that are going down the 1-2 line as well if they push or across there. But obviously not the best position with artillery if you're in a slow tank. So yeah, and obviously I'm just trying to make a commentary today about guys about moaning any more about the update. I'm going to do a long video in the not so distant future about the whole state of affairs this year with World of Tanks. Look forward to that. But today we're just recording some actual in-game footage. Yeah, this E6 is being a right pain. I'm not sure. I must be hitting the wrecked tank there. We finally hit a chieftain. He pushes over to the crest of the hill too much and shows us his hull, and we managed to get a single shot in. So we're now reloading. And the reload's not actually too bad, even with like no crew skills on this thing. So I can imagine if I got all the reload skills on, how fast this and how deadly this thing could be. And I'm not even loading premium rounds. Maybe might have been a good idea, to be fair. But if you're hitting the sides, even tier 10s, there's a good chance you might pen. And yeah, second hitting, all hitting. And this is the reason why this one is a good game. Not spectacular amount of damage, but it's pretty much all on tier 10s here. Unfortunately, hit his gun. Don't know if I actually damaged it or not. And finally get a shot into that E6, but I think that's probably most of the damage we do on that guy. And I'm not really being spotted or anything at them in this position. Normally this position's lit up quite a bit, but there's also no light tanks in this game. So no light tanks and no artillery means heavies can actually do a decent job on this map, because normally being a heavy tank, another shot into that E6 again, just dodging my shots, bounced. Then I don't know, I must have moved, the shell must have, don't know, gone to his track or something maybe. I don't know. So yeah, heavy tanks are normally pretty redundant in this on this map, because you get lit up by light tanks, you get hit by artillery and TDs. But yeah, not too bad. Trying to get another shot off, and again that chieftain pulls back at the wrong time there. He's poking again. They're being far too cautious on this hill. They should have just pushed. They had the numbers. But I think I'm helping here. I'm doing okay. I'm not hitting all the shots here, you know, guys. But they can see shells are coming in, and that's stopping them from basically pushing this one guy, I think it is, over there. It's a bit hard to tell how many people are near each other in the current mini map, unfortunately. But it looks like there's only one of our teammates over there, and that E6 is just trying to go for it. And we're going to really punish him here. And we finished that guy off. We finished that. E6 was being a right pain, but we managed to finish him off there. And his teammates didn't push with him. They just were like, yeah, you're going for it? Okay, well, we're not going to help you. We're just going to let you die. So, awesome teammates that he's got there. And, yeah, at this point, to be fair, the game is pretty much over. They're down quite a few tanks. And I'm still looking for shots, and I'm debating whether just go in at this point. That's the thing, being bottom tier. I've full health, but it only takes like 3 shots from like the tier 10s on that hill to finish me off, so I still can't really take many hits. But I'm going in. There's not much chance of them spotting me up, I suppose. And there's a very juicy target down here. And we get the first shot in. Get the second shot in, and I'm probably going to go for a third shot. And unfortunately, that misses. He looks like he pushed forwards rather than carry on falling back, which is a very good move on his part to be unpredictable. I'm trying to scare him from stopping him from rolling over the hill, because he's been targeted, and obviously hoping that would make him want to fall back rather than push forward, but yeah, he pushed forward anyway, so we don't get the kill on that guy. And we get another tier 10 kill. So there's just 3 guys left. Yeah, we're probably not going to get. And then get in close enough to shoot those guys before they get killed. But this guy is again pushing and pushing and pushing, and unfortunately, if we had noticed him sooner, we might have been able to get a couple more hits into that guy. So that's a bit annoying. And there you go. That's the end of that game. Victory for us. That was quite a fun game. 2 kills. We came first, as you can see. Not a bad result at all. I think we get a first class mastery in this game as well. So a nice bit of credits, nice bit of silver there. And nice bit of XP for our crew, who've only got 1 crew skill, I believe. There you go, first class. And that's the only badge we get, though, unfortunately. It's a bit without the ribbons. That medal section is a bit thin on the ground sometimes, even when you do really well. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, ribbons aren't coming back, guys, apparently. Yes, El Haloof, another tier 8 game. We're in the Motherland, which is a very early premium tank. And I really quite enjoy this tank. A lot of people hate this tank, but I quite enjoy it. A lot of people hate the camo on this thing, and I actually don't think it's that bad at all. Especially compared to a lot of tanks these days with so garish camo on it. Anyway, actually got rations on this one. Now, rations, I've only just fully understand what they do now. Basically, yeah, you can engage it like a tool repair kit, and I'm thinking, what? Well, why? Yes, it has passive abilities, so it has passive 10% boost to your crew skills, I believe. But if you engage it and you press circle and engage it, it gives you 20% instead, or something like that. So it does give you a big boost. So hence why you can see you can build obnoxious builds of crews and equipment and rations on top of that. You can see like reload speeds go down massive amounts. So you got to be careful with every engagement now, guys. I mean, you're looking at like a Jagdpanzer and you're like, just dodged a shot there. You're thinking, oh, a Jagdpanzer, he's got a massive reload. Not anymore. Not anymore if you build him with have a 9 crew skill. A crew with 9 skills, and it's all based on reload. And he's got the reload equipment, and he's got rations on. You're talking very, you like 3/4 of this reload speed's been knocked off with all that stuff combined, pretty much. So he's so you could be like pushing on this Jagdpanzer, thinking, oh, I've got loads of time. Not anymore. You got to be very careful with every engagement now. Yeah, and that guy just pushes far too much. Yeah, not a good engagement for him at all. He's dead, and I probably think he only got 1 shell off. And I'm a tier 8, and I'm on my own here. And these guys could push and absolutely wipe me out. But this tier 10 Valor comes up, and yeah, bottom tier again. 2 bottom tier games here. So again, not crazy amount of damage or anything like that. Just a fun game. And most of our shots, I guess, go into we track him but don't damage him. That is a annoying there. But look at that reload time. Look at that reload time. That's pretty crazy, right? And that's not fully, fully utilized. I haven't engaged my rations. I don't think I'm fully skilled up on this tank guy. So yeah, that guy is crazy. I don't know what he's thinking. Just pushing tier 10s and stuff without support. Yeah, he's dead as well. So, but we're basically losing this game right now by 1 tank. But by positioning, it looks, I don't know, debatable. I cannot remember actually if we won this game. I've actually engaged my rations now, and there's another tier 10 is just poking out into the... For some reason, I don't know what he's going for. There must be a guy in between there, which we can't see, of course, now. Now there's a guy, enemy tank, right in the middle of the map there. Unfortunately, wasn't a great time to engage our rations because we didn't actually get to do much there with those rations. Now we're on a cooldown. I don't know whether if you engage rations and they're on a cooldown, whether they still give you the passive boost, but I'm guessing so. I love the smoke in the game now, though. Don't know why he was pushing out into the middle of the open there, but yeah, this guy, he's not spotting us. I think we got a stealth skill on this tank as well. Yes, and camo net, by the way, guys, I guess in case you didn't know, you don't have to sit still to engage the camo net anymore. It's on your tank constantly. Again, another quite... We track him in place, do some damage as well, and we're getting some assisted here on this this tier 10 again. So another tier 10 we're doing a lot of damage in. Yeah, we've only got 3 enemy tanks left now. That push there really did help us. Someone on our base, but again, it doesn't tell you how many enemy tanks are on the base. That's really helpful information. That's not in the HUD anymore. I'm guessing it's just the medium. We've got a couple of guys back there, so we don't have to worry. It's just artillery. And again, artillery, not only are they very dangerous now with all the different crew boosts and stuff like that, from long range, they can shotgun you really easily now, guys. So you got to be very careful when engaging artillery. Normally, it's just like, right, um, piece of cake now. We're in close range. There's just absolutely no way. There's very, very small chance of them shotgunning you. Now it's a pretty good chance, so you've got to be very careful when engaging artillery. Hence why you're seeing so many artillery at the moment in games. A bit broken. Anyway, so yes, we spot them both. And yes, first one hits me. Of course he does. Of course he does, guys. There we go. Another hit into that guy. Reloading. Reloading. Finish him off. Come on. There we go. And that guy. And I don't know where my teammates are at this point. Yeah. And he gets finished off from the guy that goes all the way around, the long way around. And we got, yeah, modules damaged. I don't know what modules were damaged or what crews were damaged because the HUD's very difficult to work out. We came second. So 2 kills. And just over 3,000 damage combined. Nice bit of XP on our crew because we haven't got a very good crew on it. Oh yes, no, we got a semi-decent crew on that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Another first class. Hope to see you soon. Bye.